You know, I was just told this thing's gonna die in a bit, and hopefully, just don't go there, John. I was gonna say hopefully with any luck, so will I. No, I was gonna rent a room and wait around to die. The only way I've changed my plans is that I'm gonna rent a room and wait around to live. Hopefully, I'll be well enough to do that. That'd be neat. I cannot stop thinking about renting a room and not looking good enough to get a gig and not looking good enough to leave the house and wanting to fucking die. Why did you turn this camera on, John? Oh, I know. Because I'm refusing to call my last friend on the planet. I am Job, and 3 of my friends abandoned me, but one of them abandoned me from before he met me. Because lots of people have no emotions, they have no soul, they will not acknowledge their feelings. They just have devolved into the get off my lawn country. Yes, he's a Trumpster. Yes, he has a Hispanic name and a Hispanic face. He's half white, but I think he married a lady that made him think that he's white. And I'm sitting here saying, you know what, Jeff? I will not call you. I will not stoop that low. I am done being mean to my last friend on the planet. You abandoned me by not being there in the first place. You're a shame-based douchephile that chuckled like we were at a stupid, smarmy, snarky cocktail party I'm not invited to when I said that a cowboy called me the N-word on Thanksgiving when I wandered around alone in Scampelusa Crispo because my family's crazy and evil and dumb. So now I'm just, let's go over here in the sunlight for a minute. I will just not call him. I will just talk to this cameraman and say, John, hopefully you're going to look good and look good enough to look good and feel good and be marvelous and get a gig. Why can't I don't understand what is I don't know. It's just kind of, I'm staring at me and I'm saying, this isn't, oh, all right. Anyways, I don't know where to go with this. I told it, turn the camera on because it's my only friend and it's an object. That's a bummer. I am not calling Jeff Reyes because someone else's mom, who was a nice mom, not my mom, who was a mean mom, said, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. I told that to Jeff one time and he said, that was my mom. And I said, gee, Jeff, that's why you're not homeless and you're a corporate executive and I'm a loser standing here on a street corner weeping blood. I'm a very gifted, intelligent, creative, sensitive individual who keeps begging Jesus to kill him because somehow my Jesus was the devil because everybody else's Jesus was the devil and he needs someone to help you and I had no one. I will not call him and talk more shit. I just won't. Donald J. Trump stole my last friend on the planet from me. I mean, part of me wants to be Job so I can feel sorry for myself, and part of me wants to say that Don Trump stole my last friend on the planet. And I'm a 57-year-old man and I don't know anyone. A Harvard study said that if you have one person to call when you're sick, it helps. I don't. I have a crazy mom that's crazy. She has a crazy Lord that's crazy. They both talk to me sometimes and throw pittance at me and don't help me get off this tree corner. I keep wanting a fishing pole. I keep getting a fish. It's actually a half-rotted fish. The rotting starts at the head. I'm just riffing now. I know what I'm saying. Let's come back over here and stop. Look, I just think that I am not willing to call my last friend on the planet and argue with him about Trump anymore. I am very sick and I'm lonely and I'm sick of being, pondering my suicidal tendencies if I'm not well enough to work once I rent a room. But I'm not going to call Jeff again and talk some shit to him. It is stupid. He is a very good, well-intentioned, nice person who is a moron that doesn't know right from wrong or what reality is. I've literally said this shit to him. Literally. He has said, I'm sorry, I will not renounce Donald Trump. I don't agree with everything he says. I don't agree with everything he does. But I hate AOC. I hate Elizabeth Warren. I hated Hillary, and I wasn't voting for that bitch. I don't know why I'm going here, but let's just go there. I literally don't know where we're going. It's kind of fun. In Venice, I met an older black gentleman who was really a sweetheart until he turned out to be a loud-ass drunk. And Jimmy. And he would stand out in front of the studio run by the guy with the crazy demonic statues and gargoyles on his house, Andy, who in and of himself was a crazy person and just a malignant narcissist who I used to call him the King of Prussia because he would march out onto the avenue in these boots, right? Uggs and just. But Jimmy would be out there, and Jimmy welcomed me into his house, and Jimmy had an autographed picture of Ronald Reagan, and he was Sly Stone's best friend, and he made a living on that for a while, being his manager and just being part of his entourage. And he used to date Bob Marley's girlfriend. He had a naked picture of Bob Marley's girlfriend, an autographed picture of Ronald Reagan. So past the point, I believed anything that Jimmy said when he said, yeah, I knew Sly Stone. I never saw a picture of Sly Stone. Jimmy said, I voted for, I won't do it like him. That's not cool. I don't want to do that, stand here in the street corner. He said, I voted for Obama, but it was identity politics, and I shouldn't have done it. He was a shitty president. But he said, you know what? I'm going to vote for Trump because, and I can't say this anything other than dialects, everybody knows no woman can be president. And I went, really? So you voted for the first time for a black guy, which you now regret because you realize he was kind of a crappy president and that that's not a good enough reason to vote for a guy. But being a penis owner and a fascist pig, even though he's a racist, you're a black man, that's cool? What the and he just would rock it. This is the earliest. I left before any horrible shit happened, you know. I just left long enough for him, stayed long enough for him to win. But he was rocking it. He and Andy, a Jew and a black guy. By the way, Andy, King of Prussia, flat earther, doesn't believe in the earth. And I met the guy from Kiss with Andy. I met Tommy Thayer, top guitarist in the world, according to Andy, $5 million bass pay, and then he goes on tour and does reality shows. I believe him. Sweetest guy you ever meet. His dad was a general. He's in the reality show. He was really nice to me. It was really nice to Vinny, the guitar teacher. I almost said, hey, you want to start a reality show here? I got a buddy. He's a skater. He's a guitarist. We get into skating, but then he'll write a song with you and then make his life better, make my life better. Did I do that? No, I just chatted, just kibitzed. Okay, 360 panning out. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just talking about losing my last friend on the planet to Don Trump and Andy and Jimmy and Tommy Thayer. And no, I'm not lisping. Okay. Oh no, I'm getting dizzy. Okay, I get all fabulous if I spin long enough. I get fabulous, partially because I'm fabulous and partially because I'm dizzy. Okay, later. All right, it's Pride Month. Okay, we love you. We love everybody. Okay, later. Okay, hold on. I'm getting it for Clint. I'm getting it for Tumbled. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. All right.